shop.tcm.com.
Hi, I'm Jackie Weaver. Thank you for joining me as we continue our TCM Friday Night Spotlight on the Australian cinema, including the New Wave movement that swept the country in the 1970s and 80s. Last week we brought you director Peter Weir's World War I drama Gallipoli, one of the most popular films of the era, both in Australia and worldwide. For week 2, we're shining our spotlight on Peter Weir with a trio of films the Sydney-born director made prior to his 1981 war epic. Before the end of the night, you'll see why Peter Weir was one of the driving forces of the Australian New Wave, with films like The Cars That Ate Paris and The Last Wave. But I think it was this next film that showed what a truly extraordinary director he was becoming. From 1975, it's the hauntingly mystical Picnic at Hanging Rock. The movie opens on Valentine's Day, 1900, at an all-girls college. As a reward and a way to enjoy the holiday, teachers chaperone a group of students to Hanging Rock for a picnic. What starts as a serene outing soon turns to tragedy, as 3 of the students and a teacher vanish, supposedly from thin air. For those unfamiliar with Australia, Hanging Rock is a real place, north of Melbourne in southeastern Australia's bush country, an area not to be confused with the arid outback. Throughout literature and film, the bush has often become a character, the landscape often described or portrayed in supernatural ways, sometimes terrifying, other times simply eerie. With Picnic at Hanging Rock, Peter Weir captures that dual sentiment perfectly. Some see the disappearance as horrific, others view it as mysteriously serene. It's the aftermath of the disappearance and how the teachers and students handle the loss that form the crux of the story. With a cast including Rachel Roberts, Helen Morse, John Jarratt, Anne Lambert, and me, here's the very intriguing Picnic at Hanging Rock.